watching the highest level of fighting.
Oh, how about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a... All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, pretty much every time out in the UFC, DC, this man has put on a striking clinic, and that is his methodology coming in here tonight. He'll try to keep the fight on.
And that's why we tune in, right? That's why we tune in. We tune in to see guys that are dynamic. We tune in for the speed. We tune in for the knowledge of the striking game, the ability to set traps, the ability to find the jab, the ability to find the right hand, the right kick, the left kick, the knees, the elbows. He truly uses every weapon that he has in his arsenal to try and finish his opponents. You make one mistake, night's over. You cannot make mistakes against a guy that has the striking acumen of this guy right here.
And the jab is not as underutilized a weapon as it was in MMA, say 5 or 7 years ago, but he's got as good a jab as anyone in the business, and that is where all of his striking flows off of. We'll see how it goes for him in this matchup tonight. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Enter Bruce Lee.
I mean, that's Bruce Lee in a nutshell. Over and over and over, he did the same thing, and it shows in the technique because there's no wasted energy. There's no wasted movements. Everything he does with a purpose. He goes in there with an idea of what he's trying to accomplish, and he gets it done. Bruce Lee is the absolute best. Bruce Lee is the man.
His grappling, his takedown defense figure to be tested here tonight, but there aren't that many guys who are going to want to stand and trade on a napkin in the center of the octagon with the great Bruce Lee.
No, if you're fighting Bruce Lee, you're shooting for takedowns right away.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 193 pounds. Fighting out of Phuket, Thailand, El Diablo. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the right corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch gloves, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round 1. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Oh, really making good use of his reach advantage as he lands the straight punch. Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed.
Nice punch lands.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop, John, stop. Beautiful body kick.
Oh, man, how many head kicks can one man absorb before getting separated from his punches?
One, normally, this guy has a great chin, but if he takes any more, he's gonna be sleeping.
Oh, crisp boxing here. The right punch followed immediately up by a left. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Oh, collar tie. And they separate.
Dig and kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks. Right hand landed.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though, he said. Nice knee to the body by Lee. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Came inches right there, boy. Wow. It was a good night if that landed.
Not there.
Nice.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Able to check that kick as well. Oh! Oh, big left hook there. Vicious combo there.
Oh, beautiful level change.
Back to the feet.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, that's a nice straight punch there.
Threw the punch, got to the target. Nice kick.
Warm sounds for the end of round one. All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's gonna stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Oh, nice land there with the punch. You see, he's taking advantage of what is an obvious edge in the punch. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may throw the right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into this strike.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Just out of range with that strike. Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! Oh, the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Sneaky head kick.
Lands a big elbow there. And he comes
nice
through with a big knee.
Mixing up his target, he's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches.
Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up. but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, man, this is one thing you do not want to get kicked in the head.
You cannot take too many of those head kicks, but this guy gets his leg up there so fast, sometimes you don't see it coming.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick.
He loaded up with that right hand, too.
Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that we were there on Thursday. Those words proven prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Get back out here and work on that cut. You slice me open good. There's a lot of blood. Can't go much longer with a cut like this. You need a finishing.
All right, the action continues here and now as our next round gets underway. The previous round will be confused for a round of the year, but pretty good action.
It was a pretty good round. Not every round is going to have you standing up out of your seat. You understand that you are watching the highest level of fighting.
How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful lateral change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Nice looping punch.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Big kick lands.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, my goodness. Came of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed. He went high on that one.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, nice high kick. Oh, oh.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. And they separate. Looked like it did stun him a little bit.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out.
He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yes. And you hear the crowd react every time they come together because they understand the power that these guys are striking with.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important. He gets to a spot, the tie point. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
Huge elbow there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Knee to the body. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
What a round. All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's going to need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You got to think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
Are you ready? Let's go fight.
Able to check the high kick. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Up over the top, this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly. Good punch land.
Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming, so a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages. Well, hard to perform much better than he did tonight. A huge knockout under the lights. They'll be talking about that one for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Muglian has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 5 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bruce the Dragon